Good morning, good afternoon, good day. It's Gord, your hurtin' hippie, and it is Sunday. I have missed you all. My shortest week ever for production of videos. I'm sorry. I've missed you, I really have. It's just been a really busy time. Maybe more than any Christmas in the past, and I'm not sure why. Maybe I've just been blessed so much to have all of you and my family at Christmas time. So I want to wish all of you, whatever kind of holiday you support, a beautiful one. And if you don't support any holidays during this time, well, frickin' have a good time anyway. So friends, before I get on to the subject of this video, which is why do I do YouTube? Some of you have heard this before, but it's important to reiterate because some changes have happened again to my support structure and to my channel. And I'm hoping that with all of you new subs and with all of you wonderful subs that have stuck around, we can figure out how to change the direction of this channel or keep it completely on the line we've always been going. But before I get to this long discussion, which I hope you will stick around for, I really do. I think it's important. But first, I love doing my but first. I should develop some sort of something with a butt coming out of the corner and say but first. Maybe I'll do that. Anyways, maybe I already did. Friends, I want to share this week with you and what's been going on. It's been a beautiful week building up towards Christmas. I was able to, thank you Amazon, I can't believe I say that, I was able to, thanks to Amazon, get all of my presents early and on time. All I've got left to do is wrap maybe half of them. The rest are done, and the only other thing I have left before Christmas is to get my turkey, which is 2 blocks away at the market, and to get the last of my groceries, which I was going to do today, but I decided, nope, let's do a video today. We'll do groceries tomorrow. So that's what's been going on. But also yesterday, wow, a huge day. Yesterday, Pasha made a second pineapple upside down cake, the second one he's made in 1 week. And yes, no cake mix. He made it from scratch. I'll put it right here. He made it from scratch and it was beautiful. It was beautifully done. Actually, I'll put it up here. Yeah, pictures to the right, links to the left, although it's opposite for you, but I've got to have that in my head. I get all messed up with this mirrorness of video recording. I'm the host with the most distractions. Speaking of distraction, everyone, take a CBD break. Sometimes I need that, friends. So it'll help me keep on track. So Pasha made that beautiful cake. And what did he make that one for? Well, we started, my daughter, my middle daughter, Christy Nicole, who is in the video I'm about to share with you, arranged a Christmas party at the local Calgary tennis club and invited family on her mom's side, invited family on our side, invited family on her husband's side, which I've met many times at many family gatherings. And it was just this wonderful family gathering Christmas party. And it was maybe the best Christmas party. I've been to easily over 40 Christmas parties, maybe more. And some of them, because of I was in the higher level of CP Rail management, some of those parties that I went to at Christmas time were elaborate and beautiful and ice sculptures and all that. And I will say without a doubt, this was better than any of them. This was a great party, a great family time. The only issue we had was the Calgary Tennis Club is not that great a facility. They haven't looked after their stuff. You'll see me playing table tennis. That didn't last long. The table crashed, fell apart. The table holding all our food crashed and fell apart. But you got to have a little excitement to make the night to make it memorable. Thank you, Pasha. So, friends, first, let's look back at last night's party with a little bit of a montage. Hope you liked that. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. But now let's get to the brass tacks. Why do I YouTube? Why do I continue to do this? And what is my structure? That kind of thing. We have easily a new 100 subs in the past month. My sub count has been going way up. I'm at 4,200 now, double the amount of videos I have. So I have 2 subs for every video I've placed. So let's put some more videos out there. I'll get more subs. What I'm trying to do is get all of you new people to understand why I do this and how I do it and how my structure is. And for those old people, sorry guys and gals, for my older subs, for my long-term subs, who I appreciate you guys more than anything, I just want to remind y'all. And I want you all to look at, I'm going to try to scroll a list of all my Patreon subs, because that's where everything starts. Here they all are. And a huge shout out to all of you. The list got smaller this month, and I'm kind of saddened by that. In the past month, I used to have 12 supporters. I think it's 10 now. 11. I have 11 supporters. Used to be 13. Had Lisa leave, had Doug leave. Lisa left in the huff because she didn't like my hippie unplugged, which you get if you are a Patreon supporter. We'll get on to that. But Doug left. I wish him well. Douglas Hanson, I wish you well. If you do end up watching this, no hard feelings. Thank you for all the support that you did give over the past year. You have brought me closer to my goal, which I'll get to also. I should stop making these promises because I usually forget. So, thank you, Patreon subs. And that's what I mean by my structure. I am not monetized. You will not get commercial breaks. I gave up on YouTube and their shenanigans with creators. I gave up on it. I wasn't making much anyway, 20, 25 a month. And of course that figure will increase, or would have increased if I stayed on it and lived up to their standards. but I would have had to delete a whole bunch of videos, and I'm not going to do that. I'm here to give you the content that you want to get. You click that subscribe, so you should get what you want out of this channel, and YouTube is trying so hard to throttle it down. So I said, when they took away my monetization, gave me a month to reapply, I just said, you know what, I'm not reapplying. I have Patreon support. I have the list that I showed you there of people who have contributed $5 a month. It's really that simple. It is $5 a month, and you are the person helping this channel grow. The link is below if you wish to do it. You can do it any way you want. You can say $1 a video or $5 a video. And then you worry, oh, he does a lot of videos. No, it's whatever videos I post to Patreon. And what I purposely do is I only charge for the first video I post in the month so that I can get the whatever your $1 or $5 or whatever you contribute. So you get charged that at the beginning of the next month. Then any other videos are bonus. So I do not charge for them. So even if you said, oh heck, do as much as you want, I'll pay you $1 a video, you're only going to get charged $1 because all the other videos in the month will be free. That's what I do. That's how I handle it. What are those videos you get in Patreon? You get Hippie Unplugged. You get Gord, the hippie, being brutally honest about my feelings. And yes, I'm a little bit on the conservative side, but I love all the liberals. Many liberals follow me. Many liberals support me because I'm in the center and I understand both sides and I accept both sides because it's diversity of thought, not of skin, that makes this world the beautiful place it already is. So that if you support me, you get that support. And this is spun because I lost 2 supporters. So I've lost $10 a month. What do I do with this money? Well, I want to say to all of you, even some of you that have been around a long time, there's a lot of work to putting these videos up. This week, twice, I couldn't find the time because it takes hours. It isn't, you see a video that's, we're 11 minutes in right now, you add a little bit to it, maybe a 15, 18-minute video, a little bit of editing, you might think it takes a half hour to post. Doing this video from start to designing what I want to say to you all, and yes, I run by the seat of my pants. I don't have a script that would just add time to it. So I do this rather haphazardly, and yet if I start at 10, by the time I'm actually posting it, adding the end cards, and doing everything that YouTube needs me to do to make it publishable to all of you, by the time it's published, this video will be about 2 hours of work. And that doesn't include putting together that montage that you saw. Some of those montages are like that, and I get it. Some of them take hours for me to put together. And I have, because of Patreon support, increased the amount of editing I've done. Because of Patreon support, over the past year, I have bought this green screen, this contraption to hold the green screen, the 2 tripods that are holding both the light and the camera that I'm talking to you on, the light itself, the microphone that you hear me on. All of that was because of Patreon support, all of it. And now I'm trying to save to buy a better camera to give you guys. If I had a better camera, this is not a bad camera. It's a Sony A77, but it's big and it's bulky and it's hard to carry. So when I go on walks and do video montages and do walks in the streets and talks, I'm using my Pixel. It's not bad, but it's not what most YouTubers use. Most of them are using the new Sony, the small new Sony. It's about $1,200. I don't have that. I'd like to buy a secondhand. They're about $800. I don't have that. But I've been saving up the Patreon support, and when it gets to that level, that's what it will be spent on. I do not use this for personal gain. I'm not in this game for personal gain. And that brings me to, after I've said all of that, why do I do this? Why, if I'm getting, and I don't want to put down the money I'm getting from the Patreon supporters. It's beautiful. It's helpful. It's wonderful. I'll never make it rich on YouTube. I never wanted to. But I like the idea. I think it's fair to ask for money when you're working so hard to bring something to people. It does a lot for me, but it does a lot for people. There's a lot of sick people with chronic illnesses, with fibromyalgia, with Crohn's disease, with IBS, with Lyme disease, with other kinds of chronic pain. I've got some of you, one of you just lost a leg. I mean, I've got the whole myriad of people who want to come and just hear someone talk to them who feels their pain, or who feels his own pain that hasn't yet been described. This is a really two-way channel. We help each other. Yes, I speak about cannabis. I speak about it a lot. I share it with you. There will be more strain reviews in the new year. I can promise you that. There will be, I'm almost positive, a live show on New Year's night. I'm going to try to promise that. I'm working on how to do it. The logistics of it all. I have a very, very small home, and I'm doing my best to bring to you some quality, I think sometimes quality programming, and other times just a lot of fun. Now, it's time for you get that right. Little known facts. It's time for the last of this 100 facts, and now I've got to research and get you a bunch more, but I'm going to give you the last couple. Although Australia is home to the largest number of venomous snakes in the world, it averages only one fatal snake attack a year. And that's kind of cool. This next one I did not know. Shoe shops used X-ray machines to measure shoe sizes. Let me try that again. Shoe shops, that's hard enough, used X-ray machines to measure shoe sizes in the 1940s, before the risks of X-ray were fully understood. Yet we're still letting them take pictures of us. They got to find a better way. It breaks our DNA. Iguanas have 3 eyes. 2 normal eyes and a 3rd eye on the top of their head that only perceives the brightness. And that's kind of cool. And the very last, number 100 of this last round, Big Ben, Elizabeth Tower in London, is leaning over so much it can now be seen with the naked eye. In 4,000 years, it will be at the same angle as the tower in Pisa. Now, the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Isn't that kind of cool? Let's come back and all meet in 4,000 years and go look at that thing fall over. Anyways, friends, peace and cheers, love and harmony. I hope you're ready for Christmas. If you aren't, I hope this spurs that fire under you that you need so that you can get ready for Christmas, because I want you all to have a special one. I will be back before then. I will be back probably tomorrow morning. Peace and cheers, love and harmony.